Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to shoot a video today to talk about one of the most strange and intense. The sun is in my. I have like a lot of light here. Sorry for my eyes. All right, so I want to talk about this. I had in my last Burning Wheel session, my last role playing session, uh, the most intense and strange situation in play that I've ever encountered since I started role playing. So basically, I hope the video is not going to be too long, but I wanted to share. I wanna know what you guys think. Whatever, if you know Burning Wheel, give me some insight about the rules, maybe something, whatever. If you don't know Burning Wheel, just let me know what you think. I want to know how you feel about this. Because I'm still thinking about this and I'm still not sure what to think. So all right. So to make a long story short, we are three characters, and so there was a Rodin. So Rodin are like you know tall like a dwarf, but anthropomorphic Rodin. There was a Great Wolf. Great Wolves are like the wolf in Game of Thrones, like dire wolf, just giant wolf. And there was a Philikis, which is a cat folk, a race that we've burned for the campaign. And so a cat folk, a rodent cat folk that is tall like a human kind of thing, a cat folk and a great wolf. And we met, strangely we met because we were supposed to go up north to investigate on a situation like some kind of a cataclysmic situation that happened. The cat folk guy was sent there by his rich father to find out what happened, uh, because they heard there's a cataclysm there, and that there might be some stuff to take advantage of. Those catfolk are slavers and stuff. So he says, go up north, investigate, and bring me back some slave and stuff. But this guy comes from the desert, comes from the south, and he wants to go north. So he needs some guidance. And my character, the Rodin, he's a druid, and he's part of this school of magic that is close to the earth. So when the cataclysm happened, uh, he went forward by himself to try to figure out what happened, to get some knowledge about what's going on with the planet kind of thing, or the earth, or the nature. But he needed some help because he's small, he's alone, he never did that before. So he went to the city and he met that catfolk who is stronger and more powerful. So that's some help right there. And he's going up north as well. And there was this great wolf. The great wolf is on a initiative rite, like a initiation rite from his tribe to become like a spirit hunter kind of thing. And he's trying to go north to find out. He has to go by himself in the world and see what's happening, and this is gonna be his initiation kind of thing. So he finds these two fellas, and they're going north, and he's from the north. So he says, hey, I know about the north already, and I need to find out more about what happened to the spirit world, because the spirit world is going all messed up since that cataclysm happened kind of thing. So we going up north, and we find some information and stuff. And to make a long story short, the Burning Wheel, for those who don't know, is a game that's based on belief in the bits, so belief, instinct, and traits. And the goal of the game is to play on those beliefs and to challenge these beliefs together as a group in order to create story and to receive that Arta economy that makes the story move forward and stuff. And the character progresses in time. And one of the catfolk belief was that he wants to find treasures, he wants to make money because he wants to satisfy his rich father and show that he can be the next king of the desert in the south. And my goal as a druid was simply to find out more information about what's going on in the north, because I need to keep a good connection with the earth. And the Great Wolf guy belief was something like, I am the I should take care of my friends, because I am the leader of the pack, because he has that pack mentality, that wolf pack mentality. So I'm not gonna go to all the belief, but it summarized a little bit, our intention, and we were, finding stuff happening in the north, and the Great Wolf had this breakthrough with some insight from the spirit world, and he was sent even deeper in the north, because one of the spirits says to him a couple of things about what's going on at some place, some lake up north. But so I wanted to challenge the belief, so I was playing one NPC in a city, and dude is like a pirate, and he's talking to the cat folk, and he says, "Hey, you're from the south, you're from the desert. I'm actually going there with my friends, my boat, and I need a guide to guide me through the desert, and I'm looking for some treasure. If you can guide me there, I'll give you some of the treasure." Classic challenge of a belief right there, just to make sure that we have some issues, and the shit hit the fan, big time. Like the cat folk wants to go away. He wants to leave. He wants to go south. So he goes to the tavern, and he goes to the tavern and tell me, my character, and the other guy, the Great Wolf, that he says we have to go south. You want to convince us we have to go south, because there's a treasure there. And he received a letter from his father that it was snowing over the desert, so nature is bad down there as well. So we should go investigate there as well, and make some money at the same time. But my character was in a situation where he was changed into he looked like an orc, because I misfire a spell, and I rolled a wheel of magic, and it just blew in my face, and now I'm looking like an orc. I feel and think like a rodent, but I'm looking like an orc. So I cannot go everywhere how I want and wherever I want, because it's just messed up. And the Great Wolf is like, "Hey, I have nothing to do there in the south. I'm from the north. I've never been in the desert. I will die there. I'm not gonna go there, and I have stuff to do here for my initiation rite and stuff." So in Burning Wheel, this situation occurs a lot, because this is where the belief comes one against another, and then we have to settle down what's gonna happen. And so we go into a duel of wits. Duel of wits is this conflict mechanic that helps you deal with those situations. So basically, who's gonna win the duel of wits? We're gonna do what's happening, what's gonna happen depending on his statement of purpose in the duel of wits. So we go to the conflict, but before that, the dire wolf says, "I'm not even going in the conflict." He's like, "I'm not going south, so I don't even do the duel of wits. My decision is already made." And there's a rule in Burning Wheel where nobody has to enter a conflict. If you don't want to enter a conflict, you don't. And he's playing by the rules because he's following his belief. So I'm going in against the cat folk, and I lose. Boom, right away. Right, I don't even make one hit on the guy, so I have no compromise whatsoever. It's a I got just, you know, rollover. So what happens is I'm like, okay, no, fine, I'm gonna go south because I want to know about nature anyway. And you're telling me that it's snowing over there. No problem, I'll go. And now we're already losing the dire wolf and going south. So it's a big split the party situation kind of thing, but it's major. It's major. It's not even something we can. It's like it's so. We go to the boat, and then the guy on the boat says, "Hey, no orc on board. I don't want any orc on board. We cannot, you know, because I look like an orc." And he's trying to convince the guy that whatever he's losing, he's not able to convince the guy whatsoever. And he says, "Okay, no problem. I get the orc on board, but he needs to be chained, and he needs to paddle. But I ain't no slave, you know." So I say, "Hey, nah. You know, I'm a free, you know, anthropomorphic rodent. I'm a druid. I ain't no slave whatsoever. I have a love for nature, and I need to be free. I need to be in contact with the elements. I'm not gonna be chained to a boat paddling." So I said, "Fuck it, I don't go." And I say, "Let's go another way. Let's find another way." But I said that to the catfolk, to stay with the catfolk. But the catfolk says, I give my word to the guy. I want the treasure. I need to go with the guy." And we trying to argue a little bit about how we can go and follow the guy, but it never made sense whatsoever. So he said, "Hey, no, fuck it, I go." So I say, "Too bad, I stay with the wolf." Now the problem here, I'm sorry, it's long already, but the problem here is that the winner of the Duel of Wits is the catfolk. So we're supposed to follow the story in that direction, going south, going against for the treasure and stuff, and then eventually doing the stuff we do in the south in the desert. But we can't, because our belief says differently and the situation doesn't allow for it. And it's written in the book that Duel of Wit is not mind control. It's like a way to settle down the score and give some proposition on how we do things, but it's not mind control. So I'm not going blindly being chained to a boat, or the wolf doesn't go blindly where he's not supposed to. So so it's really intense situation, like. And these people, these guys, where they've met in real time. They spent 6 months together, so they were not close. Nobody saved each other's life. They were not friends really. And some of us already, you know, were getting on each other's nerve kind of thing. So it was like, okay, no problem, just do your thing, and we leave. And so they split. So that's the situation. That's the weirdest thing. It's like, oh shit, already, like after 4 sessions, 4 long sessions, but 4 sessions we just, all right. So they separated. But we had a story. We had like a meta plot that was starting to build on, and we wanted to keep going. So my idea of that situation was that we did the right thing. What's gonna happen is that we're gonna keep going with the catfolk. So we're gonna go south, and we're gonna create other character to follow that catfolk south, because he won the Duel of Wits. So his storyline, his plot, his direction goes. So we create other character to follow this guy, and if we want, we'll do these 2 other Rodin and Direwolf some other time without the catfolk, and he's gonna make another character to follow these guys along in some other time. But right now, the winner of the Duel of Wits is the catfolk. So we, the losers, if we don't want to follow him, we gotta create some other character to be able to follow him. So wow, so 15 minutes. I'm sorry, it's too long already, but what do you guys think about such a situation? It is it was important for us as a group to play by the rules. We looked in the book, and I think it was completely legit. Everything was done by the book, and this is what we are supposed to be doing. What do you guys think? So people from Burning Wheel that knows about the game, let me know what you think. And other people, just let me know what you think about that whole situation. Well, how do you feel about such a separation early in the game? And but you know, players who really doesn't want to go against their character. All right, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.